gotta get my fans, so I don't think they big enough. Or either I can sell them, think about Trey, I'm finna go dig them up.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Charles 2K coming back to you guys with another video, and as you guys can see from the title of today's video, I'm back with more player props for today's game slate on Wednesday, November 22nd. And as always, if y'all boys are new to Underdog or you just new to sports betting in general, all the apps that I do use for sports betting will be in the pinned comment down below. Each code on each app is going to match whatever you guys do decide to deposit up to $100. So if you guys are interested, you guys can check that out. And as always, before I do get into the new picks of today's video, we must recap the ones we did have in last video. So in last video, we had Giannis Antetokounmpo over 16.5 rebounds plus assists, which was absolutely sweat free. He crushed the line. He had 21 rebounds plus assists. And then we had Jalen Hurts over 21.5 completion. Now, the only thing about Jalen Hurts that went south was that I guess the weather was very, very bad. And I did not take that into account when I made the play. I was just looking off, his history and stuff like that. So that is completely on me. Unfortunately, the weather did hinder him, I guess, from seeing the field or whatever. And he only got 14. So that's unfortunate. But with that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into the first pick of today's video. And the first pick of today's video is going to be in the rebounding category. We're going to be going with Kristaps Porzingis over 7.5 rebounds. And if I do head over to props.cash and I do take a look at Kristaps Porzingis hit rate when it does come to this line. So out of his last 30 games, 40% hit rate, 12 out of 30. Last 15 games, 40% hit rate, 6 out of 15. Last 5 games, 60% hit rate, 3 out of 5. Last 10 games, 30% hit rate, 3 out of 10. Head-to-head against them, 67% hit rate, 2 out of 3. And between 2022 and 2023 season, he has a 53% hit rate, 41 out of 77 games. Okay, now let me show you guys the reason why I do like this. So most recently, when it does come to Porzingis, if I go to his last 10 recent games, you guys see he's steadily been getting these rebounds. When he first started out in Boston, he was not getting no boards or anything like that. It was very terrible. So let me go to the 2023 season. So as you guys can see, when it does come to this over the full season, this season he's averaging 6.9 rebounds, because like I said, when he first got here, he really didn't care about rebounding. I guess he was just really scoring and passing the ball and stuff like that. So most recently, he has started back rebounding, bro. He's had 12, 8, and 8. Now, against them, the last 3 times, he's been over 2 times, 13, 9, and 5. Now, that is not the only reason why I do like this. Porzingis is also projected to get 8 rebounds, but in his matchup tonight, he's going to be going against Giannis. But he's not. I don't think they're gonna have him on Giannis. They're gonna he might be on Brook Lopez. So if he's on Brook Lopez tonight, which he should be, because they're both the centers of their respective teams. Let me show you guys why I do like this for Porzingis tonight. If I do head over to statmuse.com, right, and I do type in Kristaps Porzingis versus Brook Lopez. So versus Brook Lopez, he's averaging 21.2 points, 9.9 rebounds, and 2.2 assists in the last 16 games. All right, and what did we have him at? Over 7.5 rebounds. Okay, so if we look at that, he's been over that once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times. Only missing that line 2 times. So he's been over 12 out of 16 games against Brook Lopez in his entire career when it does come to that rebounding stat. So that in itself, bro, I'm not even going to be looking at last 5. I really can't look at last 5 too much. I have to look at the matchup in this one, because Brook Lopez, not Brook Lopez, Porzingis is just getting on the Celtics. So it's kind of hard to look at the last 5 if he's on a new team and a new system. But with that being said, this is center on center. It should be center on center. I'm not pretty sure who they're gonna put on Giannis. But either way it goes, bro. If he's on Brook Lopez, if he's on Giannis, either one, bro, he's gonna be near the paint at all times. He's gonna have plenty of rebounding opportunities in this game to grab those boards. And based off this history right here, he does really well against Brook Lopez in general. And also for my people who are into the odds, he is favored over at minus 120 and 125 across all books. FanDuel minus 115, Caesars 129, DraftKings minus 125, BetMGM minus 125, PointsBets minus 125 as well. So the books like it. I like it. The history is there. The matchup versus Brook Lopez is there. And like I said, even if they throw him on Giannis, he's still going to be near the paint to be able to get some boards. So I like this spot for Kristaps Porzingis tonight. And all right, there's going to be all my reasons behind why I do like Kristaps Porzingis over 7.5 rebounds. And now on to pick number 2. It is going to be in the assist category. And we're going to be going with Nikola Vucevic over 2.5 assists. So if I do head over to props.cash and I do take a look at his hit percentage when it does come to this, out of his last 30 games, he's been over 56% 67%. 17 out of 30 last 15 games, he has a 67% hit rate. 10 out of 15 last 5 games, he has a 60% hit rate. 3 out of 5 last 10 games, he has an 80% hit rate. 8 out of 10 head-to-head against them, 3 out of 3. And between the 2022 and 2023 season, he has a 61% hit rate. He's over 60 out of 98 games. All right. Now let me just show you guys his last 10 games. Okay, so out of his last 10 games, you guys see it. You know, Vooch gets these assists very, very easily. Sometimes he goes crazy. As you can see right here, he got 6, and then he's been on this little 0 then 2. So he should bounce back tonight, especially because of the matchup. I'm gonna show you guys, like, listen, when he's played OKC on the Bulls, I'm gonna show you guys his his stats history against them, and you guys are gonna be amazed. So most recently against them, he's at 3, 4, and 4. Even he's projected to get 3 assists as well. Now let me show you guys on StatMuse why I do like this as well. So if I do head over to statmuse.com and I type in Vooch's game log when he has been on the Bulls against OKC, okay, so you guys can see it. I head over to the assist category. He's only been under this line once with 0. He's been over with 4, 4, 3, and 4. So a pretty consistent historic, rating against him. And all of these are most recent games in 2023. So this is not any old matchup, that I'm going off of. These are last year and this year's games. So this is fresh. Like, this is fresh historic data. Also, if we do look at Vooch's last game, he just did hook this line. So in this game, he's going to have plenty opportunities. The Thunder do kind of play at a fast pace, but like I told you guys, the Bulls always like to slow stuff down. Even if they're getting blowed out, bro, they find some way to come back by slowing the other team down and just hitting their shots. So Vooch is going to have plenty of opportunities in this one to get his assists. If we do check the odds on this as well, minus 127 on Caesars, minus 130 on DraftKings, BetMGM, minus 135, FanDuel, minus 130, and PointsBet, he's minus 130. So basically, he's minus 130 across all books. The books like it. History is there. Matchup is there. Everything's there for Vooch tonight to get these 3 assists. And now there's going to be all my reason behind why I do like Nikola Vucevic over 2.5 assists. And now there's going to be our 2 picks for today's video, which is Kristaps Porzingis over 7.5 rebounds. And then we're going to have Nikola Vucevic over 2.5 assists. And as always, man, if you guys don't like these picks, or you guys want more picks, or you guys just want to discuss more picks, all you guys have to do is check the description of today's video, click that link. You'll be automatically put into our free Discord. But if you guys don't want, just the free Discord, we do have a premium option for $10. And that is picks across all sports. But you guys know I don't force that on you. That's completely up to you. I will continue to drop these free plays almost every single day. But that's going to be the end of today's video, man. I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to drop a like on today's video. Don't get turned on post notifications. It's me, your boy Charles 2K. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.